Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us on this latest installment of Exploring the World of Tarot. Today we will further be discussing spreads. The previous spreads that we've discussed have been ones that are commonly used, and which are used by pretty much any deck that you can come across. So they're very simple. They were the 3-card spread and the Celtic Cross spread. And most people have or are able to at least do some variation of them with any of the decks that they may have in their possession. However, oftentimes when a person creates a deck, they may also create a spread that is specifically suited for the deck itself. So we will be going over a spread called The Heart of the Matter, which was specifically created for the influence of the Angels tarot deck.
As we've discussed previously, once you're ready to begin the reading, you shuffle the cards, spread them out, and pull them according to what's necessary for the reading. The spread we're looking at today requires 4 cards. The first card represents the heart of the matter, which is the person's feelings and concerns. The second card is the worldly message, which is how the outside world influences the person. The third card is the angelic message, which has to do with spiritual and emotional concerns and advice. And the fourth card is the aspiration, or the goal that they should keep in mind moving forward.
For the heart of the matter, we pulled the 9 of Swords. In this card, you see that the individual is someone who is really dwelling on the past. And it's definitely in a negative way. You can see that this person is trying to sleep, but instead is being kept awake by really gruesome thoughts and possible memories. So what our heart of the matter is that this person is someone who is stuck in this past and probably needs to start moving on from it.
The next card in the spread represents the worldly message, here represented by the 7 of Pentacles. On this card we see the woman has just laid down her gardening tools and is figuring out what to do next. This card reminds us that every situation needs to be carefully thought out before you take action, and that taking time to reflect on your next goal or your next move is often the right way to go.
For the angelic message, the card is meant to represent more of a spiritual aspect or spiritual advice, and we have this represented by the 6 of Wands, which is a card really of success and triumph. It represents that after working really hard, you have managed to accomplish exactly what you were working for, and also recognizes that you have in fact earned it.
In the final position in the spread, representing the aspiration, we have the Tower. Now, the Tower can be a shocking and sort of scary card to get in a reading, but typically it represents the need to start fresh, tear everything down, and do something else.
Now that we've broken down the cards individually, let's take a look at what they have to say when in context with each other. Again, we're starting off with the 9 of Swords being in the heart of the matter, the main issue here. And it's someone who is stuck in the past. It's someone who has let things that have happened get tattooed onto their body in a way where the constant cycles of overthinking has just gotten them very stuck and unable to move forward even into a state of relaxation. Then for our worldly message, we have the 7 of Pentacles, which, as we discussed before, is a card that's a lot about considering your steps and considering your plan moving forward. Now, while this could seem contradictory to what we were just discussing, because we're now saying that the person who was overthinking needs to think some more, what the difference is the way that they are thinking about their life. So instead of getting bogged down in things they can't change from the past, what they need to be doing is looking at their present, seeing what they have as tools to move forward and how they can utilize them and go forward with them. Which, if they do all this, if they put in the effort, they go with their plan, we go right on into our angelic message, our spiritual message, which is a card really of victory and of success. And it's telling this person that if they stop looking backward and instead look at what they are able to do, they are going to be able to achieve so much more. Which is what again leads us into the aspiration, which is the tower. And the tower is one of a bit of chaos. It's things that are breaking down often suddenly. It's usually not a pleasant sort of breakdown, but it does clear away something that seemed like it was super stable, it was really big and imposing. But once it's cleared away, you have the ability to start building something new in the area that has been vacated. And so that is why you want to aspire to it, because again, the heart of the matter is someone who is stuck and is feeling the past so strongly that it's even being shown symbolically as tattoos on their body. So in order to move forward, they need to aspire to break down everything that they had built up in the past and that they might now be feeling trapped within.
Thanks again for joining us. Our next session will be on Tuesday, August 31st at 3 p.m., where we'll be covering something that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy, which is a yes or no spread.
Support public libraries. Like, share, and subscribe for more great videos.